Welcome in to the D Event Center, the side of the 2015 4A Boys State Championship Basketball Tournament. I'm Dusty Lister. Thanks for joining us. This is High School Rewinds coverage that you see live on live.ksl.com, on Deseret News, at any time on Xfinity On Demand. Our first round matchup, the Provo Bulldogs and the Logan Grizzlies. Welcome, everybody. So glad to have you along with us. Hope you enjoy our coverage. Got an outstanding game between Provo and Logan. These are two teams of conflicting styles of basketball. It'll be very interesting to see how this game goes. Let's first start with the Provo Bulldogs. Provo led by legendary Coach Greg Drury. He has won 8 state championships in 32 years. This is his final season. He's already announced he's going to retire, and he wants to make a deep run in the state tournament. He said he's after number 9, and he's got an outstanding player to look out for, and that is Hunter Bailey. Hunter Bailey had 33 points in the game against Salem Hills that got Provo into the state tournament. You can see that on demand, on Xfinity On Demand, on the High School Rewind. He's had to have a big game again today for the Logan Grizzlies. As Tyler Brimhall goes, the Grizzlies go. He needs to have a big day today for the Logan Grizzlies, as they are the number 1 seed, looking to make a deep run in the state tournament. They got their shirts paraded, their student sections here loud and proud, and they want to show up well. Well, you know, our team, a couple players to scout for, and a couple keys to the game. We come back, it'll be opening tip-off. You are watching the 2015 4A Boys State Championship Basketball Tournament on live.ksl.com, on DeseretNews.com, and anytime on Xfinity On Demand. O'Neill, not even a chance on the tip, but is taken by James Larson and the Logan Grizzlies. Here's Jason Anderson up top to Larson, near side to Tyler Brimhall, and now on the angle with Newhouse. Dropped inside off the hands of Larson, and we'll go the other way with Provo.
Bulldog basketball.
It's been 7 years since Provo last won a state championship. Coach Drury averaging a championship every 4 years. They won back-to-back titles in 07 and 08. And they drop it inside. This is Connor O'Neill. Sends it up top to Hunter Bailey. Bailey terminate, kick up top to O'Neill. Now to side right, and drop it inside. This is Braxton Bailey. Gets it back. Brimhall with him. Up top to side right. Provo will take their time picking their spots offensively. Side right with the flyby. Steps inside the arc. Pulls for 2. That's off the mark. Tipped up, and the rebound saved in. And now on the run, here's Brimhall. Brimhall to the lane, to the bucket. And Tyler Brimhall, the Idaho Vandal commit, lays it up and in. And Logan on the board first. Down the floor with Provo, this is Chase Piggott. He hit the 3 that sent Provo to the state tournament. Drop it inside, Braxton Bailey off the glass, can't get it to go. Rebound claimed by Tyler Brimhall. Up the floor now with Jason Anderson. Up top, James Larson. Far side was Tyler Brimhall down the lane. And a bump and bucket for Jackson Anderson. And Jackson Anderson will go in line looking for the 3-point play. The +1 from Anderson. It was a silent night here to get started for Logan as they erupted after the bucket. 5-0 Logan. Side right, near side O'Neill. Here's side right. Back to Connor O'Neill. He'll pull for the long range 2. No. Brimhall with the board and on the push now with the Grizzlies. On the angle, drop it inside, and it's a layup and in for Newhouse. And as a quick 7-0 start for Logan. Timeout, Coach Drury. 5:58 remaining in the first quarter, and it's a 7-0 run for Logan to open. They want them to get up and down the floor in a game that they're not used to. Here's Piggott. Piggott outside to Connor O'Neill. Side right, drop it inside to Braxton Bailey. Bailey goes to work. Up and under, he's fouled, and count the bucket. Braxton Bailey takes the foul, and he'll go to the line looking for the 3-point play. O'Neill with 3 points. So Provo on the board and a 4-point Logan lead. Up top, Jackson Anderson. Anderson still hanging on, hands off now. And they'll rotate through. Outside with Brimhall. Brimhall back to Anderson. He hands off to Newhouse. Newhouse. A big collision between Newhouse and Piggott. And interesting to see who the foul's on. The foul will go against number 12. That is Foster Harvey. Second team foul on the Bulldogs. Inbound, gets it into Brimhall. Brimhall over right, they're gonna get the bump. The official, no, wave off the bucket, and a charge on Brimhall. So a 4-point lead for Logan, 5:15 remaining in the first quarter. Up the floor was Cy Wright. Here's Piggott. Give it up to Hunter Bailey. Bailey put it on the floor. Pirouette in the lane, up and under, and scores. Hunter Bailey with his first points. A crafty left-hander. Here's Brimhall, hard to the hole, off the glass and in. Brimhall with 4 points now. It's a 4-point lead. The floor was Cy Wright, outside to Piggott. Here's Braxton Bailey. Hunter Bailey, Braxton Bailey, and Anderson absolutely banging it down low. Drop it into Harvey. Harvey faces up on Brimhall. Brimhall hits the deck. Harvey gets it and puts it up on the glass. I think he thought he was going to get a foul call. Nothing there. We're going to push now. Newhouse for three. Brad Newhouse from downtown. And it's a 7-point lead again for Logan. Bailey, Piggott, now Wright. High to Harvey, goes high-low into Bailey. And that was out of bounds with Anderson. And we'll stay here with Provo. Inbound in to Chase Piggott. Holds a school record for threes. 3 on the way from Braxton Bailey off the mark. Rebound to Newhouse, and he hands over to Jason Anderson. He brings up the floor, hands off James Larson. Anderson up top. Into the corner. James Larson floated up with the left hand, can't get it to go. Tipped out by Braxton Bailey in the hands of Hunter Bailey. Hunter hard to the hole with the right hand, too strong. Piggott with the board. Piggott now trying to reverse it out and gets it out to Braxton Bailey. Up top, Cy Wright, and they'll set up the offense. Off the screen, Cy Wright up top. Piggott now over to Bailey. Up top, Harvey tried to go high and low, and Braxton Bailey had lost a spot. He and Anderson really banging down low, and Anderson a little more physical. Outside 3 on the way, and buried. James Larson from downtown, and it's a 10-point lead for Logan. In the corner to Harvey, up top to Wright. Here's Piggott. Circle over to Braxton Bailey. Harvey again up top. Here's Cy Wright. He'll drive the lane. Wright with the right hand, out of control. Larson on the run. Here's Brimhall. Lost the handle. He'll drive base. Send it outside for 3. Off the mark. A rebound taken by Harvey. In the hands now of Piggott. Piggott on the push. Here's Wright. Drop it inside to Bailey. He needed to put a little bit more steak on that ball. And it's stolen by Jason Anderson. Anderson goes behind the back, now push up the floor. Anderson inside out to Brimhall. Knocked out of bounds by Wright. And we'll stay here with the Grizzlies. They're getting pushed around. The physicality of Logan, and now backdoor. Lost their man, and Riley Griffiths lays it up and in. It's a 12-point lead for Logan. Inside of 2 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. Bosco, give it up to Piggott. Outside to Harvey. Bosco, now Piggott. Goes inside to Braxton Bailey. Bailey gonna go to work. Sophomore is double teamed. Trying to find his way out, gets it to brother Hunter. He terminates side, he gets the foul call, and there, no, they got him with the travel. Turnover, and we'll go back to Logan. That down the floor. On the angle, Brimhall, nice find aside to Griffiths, and Griffiths lays it up and in. Logan has it rolling, up 14. 1:20 remaining in the opening quarter. Outside to Hunter Bailey. Bailey along the baseline. Kick up top to Braxton Bailey. Again for 3. Leaves it short. Rebound to Kuchin. Kuchin out to Piggott. No, it was at the Braxton Bailey. Now over to Piggott. Piggott. Now Bosco. Bosco drives the baseline. Leaves it to Braxton Bailey. Can't get it to go. Kuchin with the board. Tipped out and then taken by Riley Griffiths. Griffiths quickly ahead. Anderson. And Anderson stripped by Bosco, and there's the foul call. It'll be 2 free throws coming away with Jason Anderson. And Anderson hits both free throws. 16-point lead for Logan. Quite the run here from Logan to close out the first quarter. 40 seconds remaining. Here's Kuchin. Now to Bosco. Up top, Piggott. Piggott will pull for 3, and Piggott buries the triple. A well-needed bucket. Piggott hit the 3 that brought Provo to the tournament. The game against Salem Hills. It's Justin Heater up top. Now Anderson, 10 seconds remaining in the quarter. Heater hanging on. Outside, Jason Anderson. Pulls for 3, leaves it short. Rebound, Braxton Bailey. Full court heave. And that'll do it for the first quarter. And what a quarter it was for Logan. They lead 21-8 at the end of 1. Provo ball to start the second. Hope of the second quarter is better than the first. Drop it inside to Bailey. A double team comes, kicks it up. Now side right will drive. He terminates and has the ball slapped out of his hands by Brimhall. Brimhall going the other way. 3 Bulldogs are there, and we got a foul. If I were Bosco, I'd hurry and put my hand up before it goes on Hunter Bailey. And it does go on Hunter Bailey. It'll be his second personal foul. And Brimhall knocks down the free throws. Six points for Brimhall. Side right, hanging on the angle. Kick it out to Bosco. Now Kuchin. Outside to Braxton Bailey. Up top, Bosco. Now side right. Cycles over to Kuchin. Here's Hunter Bailey. Bailey with a nice move. Terminates. Pulls up and blocked. Ball still loose. And then claimed by Tyler Brimhall. Logan just quicker to the ball throughout this first half. Here's Larson. Down the lane, sends out. 3 on the way. Back rimmed and rebound taken by Kuchin. Quickly on the push now. Here's side right. Braxton Bailey will pull for 3. Not off the mark. 0 for 3 from downtown for Braxton. Quick on push. Here's Brimhall. And we got a foul away from the ball, and that'll go against Jackson Anderson. So up the floor we go with Provo. Trailing by 15. Bosco outside, Piggott, drop it inside to Braxton Bailey, and Braxton Bailey lays it up and in. He's got to live down low if Provo's going to come back in this ball game. Him taking outside shots just is not going to work for Provo. There's Jackson Anderson on Piggott. Anderson terminates, kicks it up top to Larson. Larson for 3, back rim, and a rebound taken by Heater. Kicks it outside to Anderson. Piggott there with him, and they'll bring it Larson. Up top, Anderson, now outside Brimhall. Brimhall kicks up top to Griffiths, and they'll cycle back through Jackson Anderson. Here's Heater. Into Anderson. We got a foul on Bosco. They got the mismatch they wanted with a 1 on a 5. And there'll be a foul on the floor and inbound along the baseline. Quickly inbound to Jackson. Jackson Anderson fouled on his way to the hole. It'll be 2 free throws coming away of Jackson Anderson. Missed the first and gets the second. 14-point lead for Logan. Provo still within striking distance. Logan, they have played an outstanding first half, both offensively and defensively. Hunter Bailey along the baseline, no call on the contact. Rebound taken by Brimhall. Brimhall on the push. Widens out and hands off to Griffiths. Now here's Jackson Anderson. Hunter Bailey outside with Jackson Anderson. Drop it in. They got the mismatch they wanted. Jackson Anderson on Bosco. Drop it in now. Brimhall side right with him. Send out. 3 on the way from Larson. And that's off the mark. Rebound taken by Heater. Stripped away by Bosco and will stay with the Grizzlies. First free throw good. Second back rim, the rebound taken by Wright. Right on the push, here's Bosco. Back up top to right, cross court to Hunter Bailey. And we're gonna have a block on Jackson Anderson. That'll be the 4th team foul on the Grizzlies. Piggott gets it into O'Neal, side right, hands back to Piggott in the corner. Piggott cross court, Hunter Bailey. Bailey steps inside, jumper on the way, and good. Bailey with 4 points. 3 on the way, off the mark from Brimhall. Rebound to Hunter Bailey. Pro with a chance to get on a little bit of a run here. Here's Bosco. Back to Bailey. Now Piggott. Side right, drop it in O'Neal. Drop step took the bump, no call. And Connor O'Neal gets the bucket, and it's an 11-point game, 25-14. O'Neal pressuring. Brimhall hands off Griffiths. Griffiths up top. Now to Jason Larson. They send Newhouse through into the corner. Newhouse drives, send out to Larson. Now kick up top to Griffiths. He kicks out to Jason Anderson. And they'll cycle back. Larson again for 3, and he buries this one. His second of the half. Hit one in the first quarter, now one in the second. 14-point lead. Hunter Bailey loses his foot. Loses footing, and we got a foul on Logan. As a 15th foul on the Grizzlies. Logan lost in the first round a year ago as a last-second shot from Young from Mountain View. That 3 is off the mark by Piggott. And it was a tough loss for Logan a year ago. Provo was also bounced in the first round. So both teams looking to improve from a year ago. Here's Newhouse. Now Brimhall. Brimhall works off the dribble, floated up off the glass and good. Very controlled player. His father was a former head coach at Logan. As Logan Brown took over for him a few years ago. And it's a 16-point lead. Bosco pulls for 3. And a much-needed 3-ball from Colin Bosco. Cuts it to a 13-point game. Outside, Jason Anderson. Now Brimhall. Brimhall, hard to the hole. No call on the contact to Brimhall again. He has 8 points in the quarter, or pardon me, in the half. Up the floor now with Bosco and the Bulldogs. Drop it inside, O'Neal. Goes base, takes the bump, can't finish. But he'll go to the line to shoot 2. O'Neal got the first and the second. 13-point game inside of 2 minutes remaining in the half. Down to a minute 55 remaining in the first half. Hand back to Brimhall. Up. Here's Larson, now Newhouse. Now Griffiths. Hands off Larson. Larson down the lane, send out to Anderson, drives the base, stripped away, and they got a block on Bosco. It'll be 2 free throws coming away of Jason Anderson. First free throw good from Anderson, and has another. And that one nearly lipped out, what goes down. (34-19). Bailey works on the dribble, hard to hold the right hand, can't get it to go. And the rebound claimed by James Larson. Tough first half for Hunter Bailey. Hand off Jason Anderson. Drop it inside to Heater. Heater off the glass, and he's fouled. A lot of groans coming from the Provo faithful. They're frustrated with the no call on the other end. Hyder missed the first. Back rims his second. And Griffiths comes away with the offensive board. And that can do nothing but frustrate Coach Drury. Jason Anderson being hounded by Connor O'Neill. Now hands off to Brad Newhouse. Here's Larson. Had a couple trays in his first half. Jason Anderson. He'll back out. Logan looking for the final shot. Coach Logan Brown tells him to cycle through. Hyder hands back to Anderson. 25 seconds remaining in the first half, and Logan couldn't have planned a better first half. They've been faster to the ball, and they're focused. Laser focus in this first round. There's Newhouse, 7 seconds. Now down to 5. Griffiths drops it in. Ball still loose. Braxton Bailey with it. 2 seconds. 1 second. He'll count if it goes. Braxton Bailey off the front of the iron. That ball looked like it was going to go. And at the end of the first half, it's the Logan Grizzlies 34 and the Provo Bulldogs 19. You're watching.
High School Rewind is excited to have Nudge as our Player of the Game sponsor. Nudge is one of the fastest growing companies in Utah Valley. With over 500 employees, Nudge is one of the largest contributors of volunteer community outreach programs. To learn more about Nudge and their program, visit www.nudge.com.
Grizzly basketball to start this second.
Start of the second half, we'll start with the Grizzlies. Larson inside Brimhall, and the second half, same as the first. Easy bucket for Brimhall. He's now got 10. Pardon me, that's 12. Outside O'Neill. Now Piggott. Logan have to get moving offensively. Drop it in. Braxton Bailey has that one stolen by Larson. Logan's just one step ahead of Provo right now. Inside, and Brad Newhouse, beautiful find by Jason Anderson. And Brad Newhouse lays it up and in. And just like that, it's a 19-point game. Provo had to have gone in with a little bit of hope to come out, play sharply, and get back into it. There's a steal by Brimhall. Larson to Brimhall, and he lays it up and in, and one. The foul be charged to side right, and Brimhall now with 14 will go to line looking for number 15. Brimhall hits the +1 free throw. 22-point lead. In years past, Logan's had so much talent, and they've been accused of really not focusing in the state tournament. We see something different here from this team, and Harvey knocks down the triple. Quickly down the floor, Brimhall in the corner, send out to Newhouse, and Newhouse up top. Nice crossover, step back J from Anderson off the mark. Tracked down by Harvey, he hands off to Bosco. Bosco on the push. Bosco to the rim and can't get it to go, almost a +1. You got a foul, and it'll be Colin Bosco shooting 2. Bosco hit the first and the second. 17-point game, 41-24. Up top, Larson, Newhouse in the corner, Brimhall, drop it inside. Jackson Anderson can't get it to go, tipped out, and then taken by Bosco. And Bosco is fouled by Jason Anderson. That'll be Anderson's second foul, and the second team foul of the second half. Winner of this game will face the winner at Kearns and Timpanogos. Piggott had that ball slapped out of bounds and will stay with the Bulldogs. Piggott lobs in to Bosco. Now Harvey. Cross court Piggott. Outside Bosco. High post to Bailey. Drops in to Hunter Bailey. Lost the handle. Thought it'd be a call on the entry pass there. Nothing there. Coach Drury just scratching his head. Here's Newhouse. Off the dribble drive. Big screen from Jackson Anderson. But the shot's off the mark. Rebound to Harvey. Push up the floor now Bosco. Give it up Braxton Bailey. Trail to Harvey for 3. And that goes in and out. And now back down the floor with Logan. Provo fans are ready to erupt. Had that one dropped, but it didn't. And again, Logan on the attack. Jackson Anderson gives it up to Brimhall. Poked away by Bosco. Brimhall goes to the hole, leaves it short, and a rebound taken by Bosco. Send ahead to Piggott. Piggott give it up, Hunter Bailey. Bailey wrap around the baseline, out of bounds. And we go the other way. Up the floor now with Jason Anderson and the Grizzlies. Anderson hands back to Newhouse. Larson hands off Brimhall. Now Jason Anderson near side to Larson. Cross court to Newhouse. Newhouse drive the lane, left hand lays it up and in. Nice take and finish by Newhouse. He's got 7 points, and it's a 19-point lead for Logan, 43-24. Bosco thought that ball's going to go out of bounds off Piggott. Track down, here's Harvey, gives it back to Bosco. Hunter Bailey kicks up top to Piggott. Now Harvey. Bailey going to work, loses the handle, has that one stripped away by Brimhall. So you mentioned in the first half, Logan just one step ahead of Provo. 3 on the way, and Brimhall lights it up from the outside. His first 3-point bucket, and he's got 18. Drop it in to Braxton Bailey. Foul on Brimhall, and that's number 3. Bosco inbound to Piggott, out of bounds off of Jason Anderson. Here's Bosco out to Piggott. Lob over to Hunter Bailey, gets it, goes up with the right hand and finishes.
Hunter Bailey for 2.
Coming off a big performance on Friday night, Bailey now with 6 points. He had 33 against Salem Hills. Anderson crossover, kicks back to Larson. Now Hyder. Anderson now to Jackson Anderson. Here's Newhouse rather, hanging on the angle. Sent out to Larson. Here's Newhouse. Jackson Anderson working on Bailey, loses his footing, and will go the other way. So a chance for Provo to make a run with Brimhall on the bench, trailing by 20. Harvey, that ball nearly stolen by Newhouse, will stay here with Provo. Bosco on the angle now, Piggott. Drop it inside to Bailey. Braxton Bailey going to work. Fall away, and he's fouled. It'll be 2 free throws for Braxton Bailey, and that's the 4th team foul on Logan. And the second good as well. 46-28. Logan looking so sharp in this game. Anderson cycled through to Brimhall. Inside Jackson Anderson. He's got Braxton Bailey on his hip, can't get the shot. Harvey tipped it out, still loose, and now claimed by Colin Bosco. Bosco on the push. Bosco down the lane around Hyder. And Colin Bosco goes coast to coast. And it's a 16-point game, 46-30. Gives his Provo faithful a little something to get excited about. We get up the floor now with Anderson. Anderson along the baseline to the hole, can't get it to go. Rebound to Harvey. Hands off to Bosco. Bosco leads to Piggott. Piggott, Braxton Bailey for 3, and Bailey knocks down the long range 3. And it's now a 13-point game, 46-33. I feel like the lid just came off. Here's Brimhall looking to answer. Brimhall hard to the hole and finish. And that's how you do it. It's all by jacking up jump shots. It's going hard to the hole. 20 points now for Brimhall. Bosco from way downtown. Eyes a little too big for the moment. Bosco well short, and we'll go the other way with Logan. Full court pressure from Provo. Jackson Anderson going to bring it up the floor. They're 5 going coast to coast. Kicks up top to Brimhall. Griffiths now to Anderson. Looking inside, Brimhall has Bosco on his hip. Can't finish. Rebound taken by Harvey. A lot of contact on that. No call. We get up the floor. Hunter Bailey works on the dribble. Anderson hits the deck, and they get a charge. That's the third personal foul on Hunter Bailey. Up the floor now with Anderson. Here's Griffiths, cross-court Brimhall. Now Anderson to Jason Anderson, and Griffiths hanging again. Down low, Jackson Anderson, nobody saw him, and there's the foul. And I believe that'll go against Harvey. If it is, it'll be his second. It'll be 2 free throws for Jackson Anderson. Anderson hit the first. In the second. 17-point lead for Logan. Was trimmed down to 13. And Provo unable to muster up another run inside to Bailey. Send out to Harvey. It was tipped by Griffiths. 40 seconds now. Harvey to Cyrite. Now Bosco. Drop it in to Braxton Bailey. Double team is waiting for him. Newhouse is right there. Still hanging. That ball picked off. On the run with Griffiths. He hands off to Anderson. Inside Hyder. Gives the blow by, and now a foul on Harvey. And there'll be 2 free throws and a third personal foul on Harvey. He gets the second. Owens was expecting Bosco to be there. He took off. Nobody home. Turnover. We'll go back to Logan.
Back onto the floor now for the Grizzlies, replacing Hyder.
Newhouse triggers in to Anderson. 13 seconds remaining. Now down to 10. Brimhall up top, Newhouse on the angle. Here's Jason Anderson with 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Newhouse pulls for 3. Leaves it short. Brimhall there for the putback. And just the way things have gone, Logan's just been a step faster than Logan in every category of the game. And it's a putback by Brimhall, and at the end of 3, it's Logan 53, Provo 33. Start of the fourth quarter, we'll start with the Bulldogs. Harvey drop it in, O'Neal. Double team comes, sends up to Owens. Ball picked up by Larson. Larson sends out Brimhall. Brimhall on the baseline. He sends out to Anderson. Nobody home. It'll be a backcourt violation, and we'll go back to Provo. Here's Cyrite walking into the front court. If Provo can muster up any type of comeback. Owens up top, Harvey. The angle to right. Up top to Owens. Harvey looks in to Hunter Bailey. Gets it back, double team right there. Bailey adjusts his shot with the right hand, and good. Hunter Bailey is as good as any left-hander I've seen of using his right hand more than just a layup. 53-35. Drop it in. Jackson Anderson crawls it up and in.
Jackson Anderson.
Quickly on the run. Bailey, and Newhouse is right there, and he's got the foul, and Bailey taking him a second to get up. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. And the second rolls in. 9 points for Hunter Bailey. 19-point game. Here's Brimhall. Pulls back to Larson. Here's Jackson Anderson. Hands off Brimhall. Brimhall had that one off the side right, and we'll stay here with Logan. Inbound to Jackson Anderson. Anderson along the baseline, foul from behind by Harvey. That'll be 4 personal fouls on Harvey. And Jackson Anderson will go back to the line to shoot 2. Anderson got the first, and hits the second. 57-36 a lead for the Grizz. On the angle with Piggott. O'Neal able to track that one down. Harvey cycle through right, drop it into Hunter. Bailey goes up with the right hand and scores. Gets him in the double digits. Bailey now with 11 points. Looking on the floor, here's Newhouse working on O'Neal. Newhouse still hanging, and that ball picked off by Wright. Couldn't keep control. And timeout taken by Coach Logan Brown. The 32nd timeout with 6:05 remaining in the fourth quarter. Logan 57, Provo 38. Brimhall triggers in to Jason Anderson. Anderson high post to Jackson Anderson. Send out to Jason along the baseline. Now he rifled that one into Larson. And then we'll go the other way with Provo. 5:52 remaining in the fourth quarter. Down the floor with the Bulldogs. Side right up top to Piggott. Now O'Neal. He's hanging. Hands off to Hunter Bailey. Bailey working on the dribble. Left-hander goes with the right hand and finishes. And on the inbound, we got a foul on side right on the full court pressure. And as Wright and Anderson collided again down the floor at Brimhall. Brimhall crossover on Piggott. Hard to the hole. He's fouled and it crawls out. It'll be 2 free throws for Tyler Brimhall. Brimhall hit the first. And the second. 59-40, 5:25 remaining in the fourth quarter. The floor was side right and the Bulldogs. Cross court, Hunter Bailey. Pulls for 3. Off the mark. Kuchin tried to keep it alive. Brimhall can't handle it. Jackson Anderson claims the rebound. Anderson will drive coast to coast, lay it off the glass and in. Big fella. Got a little bit of handle to him. And it's now a 21-point game. Side right. Inside out to Piggott. Steps inside the arc, pulls, and leaves it short, and Brimhall with the board. Brimhall gets away from Kuchin. Kuchin comes from behind, he gets the foul. Be 1-on-1 free throws for Tyler Brimhall. That's the first foul on Kuchin, the 8th team foul on Provo. Brimhall got the first. And the second. That got 26 points in the game.
Provo substitution. And Kuchin back on the floor.
Kuchin comes back in as Connor O'Neal will take a seat. Frustrating the afternoon for the Provo Bulldogs. Had hopes of sending out their legendary coach in a championship way, but Logan came in focused and ready to go. And as we mentioned time and time again, just a step faster than the Bulldogs today. As Anderson tracks down the missed 3 from Harvey. Quickly head now with Larson. The impressive thing about Coach Drury is 32 years of coaching. He was an assistant coach before then. Won 8 state championships, appeared in 12. So only 4 losses in the state championship, one of which was the very first state championship basketball game I ever called in 2006, a loss to Highland with the Les and Braden Brown and company. Down the lane with Larson with the left hand.
James Larson.
And Larson, his first bucket inside the arc. And it's a 25-point lead. But Coach Drury always willing to talk to media, spend time with you. Piggott pulls for 3. And Chase Piggott from downtown. His second 3. But his dry sense of humor has done a terrific job for years at Provo. Has turned out terrific Division I players. Mark Durant, McKelly Wesley, Ty Wesley, Brandon Davies, Kyle Collinsworth, so many. And tough to see again for him. But he said he was willing to do all the other things, handle things during the season. It was the off-season stuff he didn't want to do. He's been married for 43 years. He's been coaching for almost 35 years of them. He's been part of 10 state championships at Provo High School. He was, back in the day in the 60s, was a top 100 player in the country. Basketball, played basketball and baseball at BYU. And coaches like this don't come around very often, so we want to take a moment and make sure to share some thoughts and memories of Coach Drury. As looks like his legendary career will come to a close today at the hands of Logan Grizzlies. Brimhall down the lane, lays it up and in. As Brimhall now has 28 points. Up the floor with Harvey. And Hunter Bailey working on the baseline. Double team comes. Into Kuchin. And Kuchin puts it up and in.
Kitchen for 2.
And the Logan fans having some fun at the expense of Provo fans. Down the floor, Larson wrap around the baseline to Newhouse. Brimhall backs it out with a minute 50 remaining. Off the screen, and Brimhall now gets into 30 points. Timeout taken by Coach Brown, and we'll take it with him. 1:43 remaining in the fourth quarter. Logan 69, Provo 45. Out of the timeout, we're going to get to know the Logan Grizzlies roster as the starters have been replaced. As Hunter Bailey can't get that shot to go, and he's fouled. Let's see if they call it on the shot. Frazier, Jared Bagley come on the floor. On Blossom Black, Jamari Blossom Black comes on as well. Drop it inside to Helaman Rodriguez, and Helaman hard to the hole. He's bumped, takes the foul, and he'll go to the line looking for the three-point play. And the +1 is off the mark. Rebound tracked down by Provo. 3 on the way and buried by Hayden Miles. 69-50, 1:10 remaining. Up the floor now with Jameson Frazier. Has the ball poked away, still loose, and gets it away. Up the floor, Bagley. Bagley down the lane, give it up to Wilmore, and Wilmore will back it out with 56 seconds. And he gives it up to Dersch. Here's Frazier. Jaden Frazier, called him Jameson just moments ago. 44 seconds. And a nice win for Logan. We mentioned they will play the winner of Kearns and Timpanogos. And that second round game should be outstanding. We got a foul up top. It'll be free throws for Logan. Hunter Bailey. As that second free throw is off the mark, and we'll go with Provo with 33.1 seconds remaining. Quick up the floor with Provo. Up top with Halona. Halona on the drive, pull up Jay. Off the mark, and a rebound taken by Elliot Wilmore. Up the floor now with Austin Dersch. Jared Bagley gives it up to Dersch. On the angle now with Frazier. Frazier up top of Bagley, and that'll do it. 3 seconds. And the Logan Grizzlies will move on to the second round. Look at the winner, Kearns and Timpanogos. And for Coach Craig Drury, the end of a illustrious 32-year career at Provo, a player and a coach, part of 10 state championships as an assistant and head coach, 8 as a head coach. And such a terrific career for Coach Drury. Comes to an end at a place where he has very many memories. And his last 2 state championships were here, and others were here as well. His first in 1985, his last in 2008. 526 wins in the career of Coach Drury. Congratulations, Coach, on an amazing career. And to the Logan Grizzlies, they'll move on to the second round. Stay tuned for our post-game wrap-up and our Nudge Player of the Game selection. And welcome back to the Event Center. Again, our final score, the Logan Grizzlies 70, the Provo Bulldogs 50, as the Logan Grizzlies move on to the second round of the state tournament. Before we get to everybody else, again, I want to take a moment, congratulate Coach Drury on a terrific career. As a young broadcaster, I had a chance to do my first state championship game was Coach Drury in 2006. A loss to Highland, but a guy that gotten to know over the years. And congratulations, Coach. Always appreciate the time you took to talk with me and take time to go over everything. And always very nice man. And congratulations, Coach, on an amazing career. And best of luck to you in future endeavors and enjoying time with your family and yelling at coaches from the stands. So I hope you enjoy that. And let's get to the game. What a game for Logan from the tip. They were focused, they were ready to go, they were playing fast, they played hard, and they got things done. And our Nudge Player of the Game is going to go to Tyler Brimhall, who had 30 points, and he was the catalyst. He is the catalyst for the Grizzlies. He had an outstanding game today. Congratulations to Tyler on an outstanding game and a terrific senior year, as that will continue to move forward as the Logan Grizzlies get the winner of Kearns and Timpanogos, which will take place on Thursday, which you'll see right here on live.ksl.com, desertnews.com, and Xfinity On Demand. With over 500 employees, Nudge is one of the fastest growing companies in Utah Valley. To learn more about Nudge and their community outreach programs, go to www.nudge.com. Again, our Nudge Player of the Game, Tyler Brimhall. For Vince Francis, Thompson Coles, I'm Dusty Lister. So long from the D Event Center, and continue to follow High School Rewind's coverage the 2015 4A Boys State Championship Tournament on live.ksl.com, DeseretNews.com, and anytime on Xfinity On Demand.